Hello, the game has started. My opponent has exchanged 3 tiles and I have a pretty good rack. Deluxes 94. Deluxe does not take an S. Okay, so what to do? Is there perhaps a bingo ending in ED? Not showing it. So, Deluxe for 42. Oh, Deluxe takes an E at the end. Of course, I might just go with XU. Or Ducks, maybe? Yeah, that looks fine. Venels. Unsolved, no. I have the un prefix. Unsolven, no. Unslaven. No, it's not enslave. No, just not seeing it. Now Vuln is good, it scores next to nothing for 7, but a decent rack leave. Is there definitely no bingo? Novella? No. Our opponent taking some time with his first move here, perhaps close to a bingo. Opponent goes with bot. Not seeing great options. I might exchange here. I'll keep ENS blank. That's more like it. Seeings. What have I got here? Firmier. Opponents exchanged again. Fleam is good, but it leaves 2 R's. What about fear? Feeler. 30. Ziram is good. Kaz is good. Mirza also good. Is there a way to get rid of the Q? Don't want to play it just under the B making QI and BI, that's way too volatile. Could just play cheese here for 12. The other option is to hang on to the Q and play the Z first. I have Ziram. I think I'll Twinters, I think might be good. Ziram for 52 or 44 for Chi. I think I might go with this because if I draw an S, I'll have Izars. I don't draw an S, but it's pretty flexible. No bingo here, that's for sure. Azyme is good. For 38, that's not bad. Zin, can I mean, I guess I have Zo and... Oh! Zo and Zin for a healthy 43. Or, what about Zinky? $58, decent rack leave. That'll be hard to beat. Unless there's an IZ play from here. Not that I can see. Zymic is good as well. ZYMIC. Okay, opponent's play hasn't really helped me, I don't think. No. So I'm going with Zinky. Duplicate the R's. I don't think there's a 7 here. Booed. Okay. Marco, no good. I might go with Dom. Feels a bit weak. 24, the rack leave pretty ordinary. Twinters. Twinters, I think, is good. Mort. Okay, that's alright. Is there a 7? Marigold through an I. Oh, almost. Marigold, that would have been nice. I don't think Margold is good. Gee, what to do? Maybe glam. Glom. 30. Maybe I should have played glam. Looking at all those A's, and there were only 2 O's. Okay, opponent likely to use the trip lane. Do I have a 6-letter play ending in A or E? Not that I can see. Opponent doesn't take the G. Ragged. Yeah, I think I'll go with ragged. 27. It's not a bad rack, a little bit clunky with the K and the P. Pilka, is that a thing? Pulik is good, but not... don't know if I can extend ragged. Stragged, probably not. Spragged. No. Maybe just kip. Actually, hock is good, so what about pick? Pickle, pickler, pickat. No, not seeing great options there. Feelers and stalk, maybe. Or what about kiss cast? I'll go with stalk. Takes out a hot spot. Okay, what do we got here? Any 5-vowel 8s jumping out? Epifauna through what would it be through? An F or an N? Epifauna is not happening on this board. Now, are there any 7s that end in an E or an A something? Are there any 7s at all here? That's the question. Now there's the EAU ending. There are some 7s that end in EAU, but I'm not seeing them. What about if I can get rid of A and U, That would be a good start. A and U. What about aper? No, I can't do that. A and U. Maybe just AUA. Acai. Acai. Yeah. Oh, I've gone backwards, unfortunately. Created a bingo lane, but my rack deteriorated into a dross rack. Stalky. What about 26? Yeah, I'm going with this. That's a little bit better. Okay, I've got an N to work with. I have prevail, which doesn't currently play. Overplan. Can you overplan a bingo? Yes, you can. Now you've got Trin. I don't think Trin is good. Vint is good, but can I play Introw? No. Interrow is good, but that's an 8 with 2 R's. What else is there? Tiny. I was thinking of tie-in, but Ben with 2 N's doesn't work. In-row. That's not good. INRO is, but it doesn't take a W, I don't think. Okay, opponents played there. I don't see anything decent here, I really don't. I might just go with knight. There probably is an outplay, but knight looks fine, and then opponent Evite he has through the V. I didn't see that. Yeah, well spotted. So 496 to 343. Thank my opponent. Let's see what we missed. Okay, so opponent exchanged. Interesting. And I went with ducks, but luxed S blank. Very similar equities, so that's fine. I don't know what I was thinking of with deluxe without the E at the end. That was a bit foolish. Subtotal, look at that. Through the U, stopping one square short of the trip, but still worth playing. Subtotal, very nice. I did have the S, so yeah, I would have had at a minimum Sev for about 50. But anyway, I did have a bingo. Look at that. Vanels. That's not one you see every day. Vanels. That would have been 120 points or something if I had got subtotals and Vanels. That is a massive equity loss. Look at that. It's funny that it's actually worth 35 points in equity, keeping ENS blank, but 82, massive difference. So, but Vanels is not a word I'm familiar with. So opponent then plays Gan, and I've got seeings for 79 in seams. That's also good. The Siemens, there were quite a few Eosines, onesies, ensiles. No shortage of bingos. Their opponent has a shocker here, exchanges. Now Fila was best for 30 from this position. Winters for 85, best for opponent. And then Chi for 44 was the top play from this rack. Chai Bowl for 34 and Bindi, not everyday words. That was opponent's best ones. He went with Hock. Now Zinky for 58 was best through the IN. Adobo for opponent looks okay. Pretty crappy rack leaves, though. Mortar for 38, but Mort for 29. Okay, A7. Yeah, Mortar. The Twinters hook there. Mortar. Yeah. I like that. I mean, the rack leave of ADR is stronger than just D. So, but 9 points probably is worth going for tile turnover, especially with that extra blank to come. Now, opponent's got Uwe. He goes with Vide. And Glom for 30 was best from this position. And funny enough, Analyzer also prefers Glom over Glam, even though, look at this preponderance of A's and only 2 O's to come. You would think that the preferred play would be Glam to get rid of the A, but it's, yeah, marginal, I guess. Now, Tana for 35 or Wano for 24. Okay, not everyday words either. Opponent had a few challenging racks this game, that's for sure. Dacre for 41. That was the play. 14J. I was looking for a Hock play, but Dacre eluded me. And that was definitely worth the risk of opponent playing underneath my play onto the trip lane. But that's fine. I went with Ragged for 27. Kane for 26 looks fine. And then Kilp for 33 was best. 14L. Well, yeah, it gives back easy scores for opponent. A play of jape, for example, if I was to leave the P there, would be a massive 60-pointer. So, yeah, klap, South African word, to hit, and kilp. So those were the two. I went with, oh look, spragged was good. I think I mentioned that earlier on. That's actually a nice 39 points. I should have tried it. Spragged. Now, I went with Stork for 37. It was a good score and it did take out a very useful lane, both from the D and Bingo's pluralizing feeler. So that was a very useful lane, I think. Now, Je for 32 was best for opponent. No bingo here. Paua for 21 with EI blank. I went with Acai for 12. It was a good rack leave, but I picked up rubbish there. So Owl for 30. Waff for 28 with a strong leave. Yeah, that looks fine. Now, Pi for 26 was best. That's interesting. I thought there might be a better place somewhere. Fin for 26 down from H13. Yeah, that looks fine. Overplan for 89 was the only bingo. 89, and then Yite Ari Uoi. Yeah, nothing fantastic here for opponent. Knight for 13 was best. Look at that, overplant to just plonk the T down for 13, but Knight obviously better because of countback. Then Evite for 8 was the end of the game. So yeah, one or two bad misses in the beginning, but pretty good game. Hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.